There's a look at Manami Kojima.
2024 named the best libero in the VNL.
Oh, yes.
Best of the best in the world. She really shined. There's a fearlessness about Kojima.
Boom, what a dig by Kojima. Kojima all over it.
What a game.
I swear she's got pillows on her platform. I don't know how she does stuff like this.
Her name is Kojima.
Look at Kojima. She's got it.
What an amazing read by Kojima. The amount of ground that she covers.
Kojima. One-hand stab.
Unbelievable defense.
Smiling assassin. She's digging your best shot and enjoying it.
Kojima, highlight reel on her own. Kojima underneath.
Well, Kojima is just stealing everything. So they're trying to force the ball to one sideline, and Kojima's just pinching and taking up space. You watch her move early. She's already there.
Yeah.
She's passing in everything.
She's telling Maddie Haynes, this will be
Get out of
me.
my way. I got it.
On the right, formerly of Texas and University of Southern California. Beautiful dig by Matsui. Carlini front court, Kojima all over it. And blocked. I don't remember the last time I've said a libero's name this much. Kojima, any part of her body. That one off the arm, good for you. The defensive plays are insane. Poulter goes short string to Ronnie Jones parry.
Unbelievable defense. And I'm seeing Carlini sets this ball high and beautiful to Sembothi, and Kojima digs it. Then she sets the same ball. I was hoping she'd repeat. Goes right back to her, digs it again. Incredible defense.
Manami Kojima has 15 digs in a set and a half of volleyball. 15 digs.
And watch her move, watch her feet as she goes after the ball. She's quick, but it's how she reads the play. Watch her move. She dives, drives off the back leg, gets back in position. Always reading, always moving the play. She's quick and she sees the ball.
Isn't that it? How she gets back quickly. There's no like, that was a good dig, I'm taking my time.
Right,
to
cruising back.
And then back.
Yep. So good. We were waiting to see what Kojima was going to do, particularly against Schumacher and how she was going to score. She's getting her kills, but Kojima is just digging everything.
I expect Kojima to be a household American name by the end of this season. There's another one, 26. She creates opportunities.
Beautiful, and a nice play by Poulter. We love those overpasses. Talked about it earlier when Carlini did it. There's Kojima seeing it, laying out underneath that ball, keeping it alive. A hard swing, but always in the right spot.
Kojima handles it. But the block, Froling, do your job. That's why she's there. Good cover. Claire Hoffman again. Kojima, seriously, bringing that back in with power. Tori Dixon, Pogany gets underneath it. Merzik with a swing, finds the back line. Nope, just a little bit out. And Massimo Barbolini taking a look.
What a play. So many great defensive plays. Here's that pickup by Pogany. Watch this chop down the line.
Houston. Rachel Kojima, a highlight reel on her own.
Kojima diving from her starting position all the way into the corner. Watch where she starts and where she finishes. Again, that vision by her and that speed unmatched.
Yep. Serve number 4. Kojima gets it up. Just before it became a code red, you know, for Salt Lake. This is reminiscent of that first set. Kojima puts it in the money. And again, great things out of the middle from Fisher.
Whether it's one-on-one, and she currently has to kind of deal with the double up, the D or C ball from Fields. There it is.
Indeed, great call, Cameron. There's Merzik off the soft block. Kojima there. Back row attack by Jones-Perry. And go back to the dig by Kojima that was right on the money for Jordan Poulter.
I swear she's got pillows on her platform. I don't know how she does stuff like this. Having to turn around to chase that ball over the top of your head is a very difficult skill to train, and Kojima showing just how easy it is for someone with her skill set.
With that thumb down on the left side, that's her natural swing.
Good touch here, Pinoy dig. Grubbs right side this time. That is not going down on Kojima. That kill is going down though for RJP. Jimerson trying to go short. Kojima picks it. Left hand again from a charging Day. Not there. What happened on that second contact? Who has to step in?
That's why I wonder about her teammates from the national team as we follow along. Do they know her a little better? Day got on that quickly.
Right, you see the great dig on that side, Kojima, and on the other side, this is an overpass. You're one of the great outside hitters in this league. You got to take care of.
Means that Tamaki Matsui, setter from Japan, comes in along with Heidi Casanova out of Cuba. Casanova, number 33 on the right, has a cannon of an arm. Here's Drews going towards the middle. Looks like a little communication error for Austin. Here's Casanova's first swing. Wow, it's still in play. Eggleston, Matsui, a couple of great digs. Skinner, it's up. Her name is Kojima. Woo! Eggleston puts it away, but not without a lot of effort.
Arguably the best libero in the world. Highlight reel waiting to happen. Does it once there. 43-second long rally. Straight down the line, she's there. So many of these liberos, they're in the right position. That's half the battle. What do you do before the contact? All those reps, all that memory. What are people's tendencies?
Manami Kojima is going to become a fan favorite. Ronnie Jones-Perry kind of takes the middle out of it. Jarvis pick up everything, as does Kojima. Uh-oh. Casanova off hands. Asia O'Neal, it's touched. Kojima lets it come in. Got to convert if you're Austin. And they do. A little throwdown by Asia O'Neal.
What I like about
Manami Kojima moving players out of the way in order to take more court. RJP yet again. Last 3 kills have come off of the hands of Ronnie Jones. Possible. She's right on the line. Kojima taking a lot of court. And a perfect pass from Kojima sets up that to Tori Dixon.
Ooh, the double down right now. I like that.
Carlini, backslide, Sampofi, what a dig!
Sambothy goes cross court. What a rally started off by the dig by Kojima. But Sambothy puts it away.
Kojima, what a special athlete. I haven't bought a jersey yet, but if I do, that's the one. What a special athlete. And then watch how Sambothy gets behind the 10-foot line so she can stay behind this ball and a system. You might lose it in the lights.
Danny Drews the serve. Tough ball. Right back to Salt Lake for a chance for momentum. That ball's covered. Carlini outside. Franklin bombing it down the line. There's that fast set.
So much good volleyball in this rally. Amazing set by Kojima. Maddie takes a swing, but Carlini says not today.
Great pass in the middle. Dig Kojima. Drews. And that ball hits the floor. And Salt Lake on a 3-0 run. They now lead 12-11. We're going to break. We'll be back.
Second point. And it was a missed call by the ref, and Annie Schumacher just, hey, it's not it. You know, just competing that early. I was like, yes. Love to see it.
Look at Kojima. She's got it. Fields. And it's just short. Unbelievable effort.
Such good effort. Skylar Fields lost some leverage there, but just watch the eye work and the speed and the commitment by Kojima. What an amazing athlete to get to watch. Absolutely. What a fun time for our sport. And I'm really excited because you think of, you know, Brazil has had a professional league for a long time. Those kids grow up watching this high level that we're watching right now. So for our country to see a shift when it's on TV more and they get to see it live in person at the Triple Crown tournament, like, how cool for those guys.
Yeah, you bring up such a great point as the score goes to 8-4 off the air on the deep ball attack. And you just love it. You love seeing everyone connected and how these young volleyball players have come here looking for autographs and pictures of their favorite pros. And they now know that one day it's attainable. There's the donut, but Kojima's there. And how about that delivery?
Wow.
Are they saying it hit the back line? Madison's saying it's out. No, are they calling a touch?
What an amazing read by Kojima. The amount of ground that she covers.
Is she getting that with 2 hands?
That's incredible. 2 hands. That is textbook right there for all the liberos watching.
Perfect soft block. Carlini's got choices. She goes to the middle. Oh, Kojima! One-handed stab. What a rally. Kojima. Chassé with a dig. High ball inside. Franklin saved. I didn't want it to end. Point Salt Lake.
What an effort by these athletes. Just flying around. But no one better than Kojima. Making plays, reading so well, giving her team chance after chance. What a fun athlete to watch.
I mean, that one-handed dig right there saves the point. Instead of a tie game, they're up 2. It's that big. And here she is getting another one. Oh, there it is. You talked about that slingshot of an arm. How much of a game changer is it for a team when you have an elite libero like Kojima?
I mean, it is impossible to measure. I mean, just look at the amount of court that she covers. Not only passing and serve receive, but defensively in every single way. I mean, just a 70-foot, you know, range by her, just flying around everywhere, and she makes it look so easy.
You know, I always talk in basketball, you know, those players that defend and go for loose balls and get you extra possessions. Yes. That's what she does as a defender in the sport of volleyball. She extends rallies. She gives your team more opportunities. And then in serve receive, she keeps you in system when people serve her.
Absolutely. She makes the easy plays, takes care of them, and then gives you a chance on these plays that not many people in the world can make. And in the women's game, you know, about 50% of the time you're playing out of transition. And so it's not only that she gets it up, but it's the quality of her digs in places where, you know, her team can get swings off of that sets her apart.
Yeah, they're trailing by 1, Salt Lake, but listen, it's not for lack of effort and trying here because these are good swings that Manami Kojima is going to eat up here. In that left back, this is where she excels in that left back position on a hard-driven ball. I think that's what makes her different than a lot of other players, is her ability to focus on the hard-driven. Watch her get underneath and stab it. And that one, she didn't quite get a little too tight, but merely the fact that she got under it is already outstanding. That's her separator.
Manami Kojima is a delight, and when she's waiting to receive serve, if you're watching in person, she'll put her arms out in front of her and stare down the line. I asked, what do you say? This right there that you just saw. She's saying, I can do it, I can do it. And she does. Poulter out to Hoffman, delivering. Here's Thader, sneaky middle server as you talked about. Kojima puts it right in Poulter's hands.
Yeah, that was a wonderful scoop by Kojima. It's very difficult to back up and then push the ball accurately forward. Your momentum's going away, you're trying to scoop the ball back to the net. Yeah, high fives definitely in order there. I love the number of top-level foreigners that are being brought into this league. They want to play here. Laura Dykema has been at the top of the world for a long time as one of the setters. Of course, we have libero. Manami Kojima right now making this play here. She's top-level, an Olympian this last summer.
Sure is. Meanwhile, Skylar Fields comes in, immediate impact. And Kojima all smiles.
Always, always. A smiling assassin. She's digging your best shot and enjoying it. Like a tasty treat.
That's really strong serve.
That ball's too tight.
Not finished. Another opportunity. How about Laura Dykema with a swing? Manami Kojima goes back, and Hoffman ends the conversation for Salt Lake. Meanwhile, I like that Washington got herself up and available on that last one. Kojima lays it out. Here's the opportunity. If you're Dykema, where do you go? Wow, another one from Manami Kojima.
That's kills minus errors divided by attempts to find that efficiency. Long back set, 20+ feet. One arm stab. Kojima. Patience from Robinson Cook, but more patience from Washington.
They were waiting for her. They're like, we're not doing it this time. She's at the 10-foot line. We are not staying down. But how about Kojima and then chasing this ball down, keeping it alive for Salt Lake City? A block. Gotta go high. Gotta go around it.
Kenzie Adams was in there. She had 4 hands in front of her. Another one-arm dig. Kojima coming up with the magic.
She's been keeping so many balls alive, just making huge plays in the middle of the court. Kojima, all of this because of her.
Kojima has just been insane. The best libero from VNL last season. She was also an Olympian in her own right. And right now she is covering every inch of that left back corner.
Well, when you watch her make plays, a lot of times it's from the 10-foot line into the middle of the court, all the way towards the middle back. I mean, and even there you see into the deep corner. But the range is because she reads so well. Because she's a small player. It's not like she's taking up a lot of space. She just sees the game at such a high level.
And a look to the Love leaders in digs per set. She's at 3.76. Sumin Wong just below, and get a chance to see Justine Wong Arantes.
Wong Arantes slides under it. Wow, what an up from Kojima. Ball ricochet, the vision of Manami Kojima from Japan.
Yeah, big swing, one-on-one opportunity. Love the hustle, Justine Wong Arantes, and on the other side, You're not going to see this very often. Danny Drew's an outside hitter, a lefty on the left side. Very rare.
In the opposite Poulter setting. That certainly gives people something to think about. It's over and good. Options available. Kojima slides in with a pancake. Jaylee Winters making it work. Ronnie Jones-Perry screaming for the ball. This is libero heaven right here. Shut down by Gray Casanova.
Kojima, best libero of 2024 VNL, right? And showing you why. She's balanced. She's not on her heels. She can go forward. She can go side to side. On the other side, Justine Wong-Orantes dialed up and dialed in as well.
Off the block and out. Yeah, it had been 9 consecutive losses, and their warm-up today looked like a dance party. They were all so happy and smiling. Kojima picks the ball up. Who follows her?
Man.
Yes.
Oh,
Danny Drew's playing with a smile on her face after getting that.
Beautiful game, right? The flow of the players, the pursuit, the athleticism. You talked about the smiles. Mastery, absolute mastery on the court.
She is always smiles, and it's one of those moments where there was nobody near her, and then I think Danny Drews was like, oh, she got it up. I gotta hustle. Sing, no doubt. Kojima, come on now.
Look at the pursuit from Kojima. Like a center fielder out in the gap.
There is nothing Manami Kojima cannot do.
Love League One Volleyball.